Hello guys. So basically I just wanted to do a comparison video between Pro Tools and Logic. Many of you guys recently many times heard in different platforms that different DAWs something happening inside a different DAW is same. So there is no sound difference. So for easy comparison I exported two mixes from Pro Tools and Logic and I imported in Logic so we can see how sounds are different. And then level matched, I brought down Logic level little bit because it was naturally little louder than Pro Tools. I don't know, I am mixing in Logic and Pro Tools for a long time, and I feel a difference when I mix in Pro Tools and when I mix in Logic or some another DAW. Again, you guys have to understand, all I am saying is there is a difference. I'm not saying which is better, because if you find a problem and if you are a good mixing engineer, you have a solution for that problem. So no matter which DAW you are in, according to what you hear, you respond and you take necessary actions. Why I thought I will do this videos. Many of you guys may be seen recently in Mix with Masters, Billy Eilish engineer made one statement that Pro Tools sounds different and Logic sound different. And I saw the comment section, so many people are telling their strong opinions. And I saw many other people making reels talking about it. So I just wanted to check. So what I did here is I have a Pro Tools and the Logic session. Same track. I tried to match everything close as I can. So I didn't use any stock plugins, as you know, because we can't check sound difference between Pro Tools stock plugin and Logic stock plugins. I used third-party plugins which is available in Pro Tools and Logic. Basically, I wanted to see whatever I am feeling is it right or wrong. So it's a small track. By the way, this track produced like a pro when they were showing some video regarding Tascam new mixers and their multi-tracking capability. From there only I got this track. You guys should check it out. Really thankful for this track also. So here you guys can see I have some master bus processing. In the same way I have same plugins in Logic also. Same plugins, same parameters. Then I have drums and drum subgroup and some processing. Exact same processing recreated in Logic with the same plugins. Then I have two bass tracks. One is amp, one is DI. Subgroup again with the subgroup processing. Here also same thing. Here you guys can see same process I recreated. Then electric guitar left and right with the subgroups. There is no reverb or delay effects. Just a normal dynamic processing I am using. So like how I am seeing this comparison is, I know when we import one sine tone from Pro Tools or Logic, we are going to get a perfectly null. I'm not talking about that. I just wanted to see, like I am a person who use a lot of analog emulations or gears, and I play a lot in different kind of saturation, purposefully clip things into different bus or different plugins. And I know when we do that, a lot of unpredictable changes happens. Every time when we try to recreate, we will get something different output. So in that perspective, I wanted to check. So I use channel strip in Pro Tools and Logic for basic EQs, filtering and a little bit of compression. Then two tracks I'm triggering, kick and snare. Then each bus subgroups I have Lindell 80 for little summing, saturation and some extra things, and after that we have some master bus processing. So the way I mix was once in a while individual channel and master bus and subgroups. It should peak. in that perspective only I wanted to mix. Then only I can really see once the signal peak how Logic handles, how Pro Tools handles. So you guys can check one more time. Yeah, for me I can hear a difference. I can hear a difference in stereo spread, depth, high frequency response, mid frequency response, how low end is gelled together. In many different aspects, I can think. Uh, so again, all you guys have to remember is I'm not telling one DAW give better mix. All I am saying is it sounds different. That's it. So if it is sounding different and if we want to make a sound in a way, we add some processing and make things how we want. That's it. So when I check the individual channels, so let's go to kick. It's a 7.6 peak after processing. So now we go to Pro Tools. Here it's minus 8.4. Let's see. This changing 2.2, 20 plus 2, plus 0.2. Okay, here 2.2, 2.2. Here itself I'm seeing a difference. Yeah, so some things which I noticed in Logic and the Pro Tools mixer comparison is Logic was louder. When I wanted to level match between two mixes, actually I had to reduce Logic mixer more than 1 dB, 1.2, 1.5 dB to come to match Pro Tools level. When I checked closely, what I understood is from individual channel to subgroup. When it goes to subgroup itself, there was some change happening in terms of level and the way it sounds. How I mixed is I have drums subgroup, bass subgroup, guitar subgroup. Then these subgroups go into another subgroup called print track. Then this print track only go into my actual Pro Tools master fader and Logic master fader. So here you guys can see, here I have print track, then that print track only going into Logic final summing stage. So I don't know what is happening. And many people can say maybe you have to check a calibration, or maybe you have to change some settings in Logic or Pro Tools to match different sound. You have to change Pro Tools calibration. We have to do it slightly different to match both. But what I wanted to tell you guys is, look, Logic is giving you a settings which when you open Logic, this is the settings you are going to get. That means Logic people prefer this way to mix. At the same time, Pro Tools also, when you open Pro Tools, the settings is there in that way only I mixed. At the same time, as a mixer, our primary aim is to get a good mix. So when we open any DAW, we just import things and we start mixing, because every DAW works just fine in the default position itself, and we are able to get good mixes, no doubts. But when we compare it, there is a difference. So these two sessions, I will put it in a drive link below, so you guys can download. You guys can compare yourself, and if somebody can match, if some settings I didn't match properly, that's why this change is happening. You guys kindly let me know. But in default way, what I meant by is when you open Logic straight away, Pro Tools straight away, we are going to get some differences. And like I tell you, the difference is loudness difference, width difference, depth difference, how relaxing it feel is different. Then distortion, when it clips, that distortion sounds is different. All I am saying is both works slightly different way. So I don't think in at least in a default way, it's not the same mathematics happening behind the logic and the Pro Tools. Why I'm saying is because many people say every DAW sound the same, but I don't think every DAW sound the same. All I am saying is every DAW we can make good mix. This is 2025. All DAWs advanced so much, we can get a killer mix in all DAW. I agree, but I don't think all DAW sound same. It has their own characters. So kindly check, download this tracks. Try to check it by yourself. And if something I missed, please let me know.